Gubernatorial candidate Larry Elder, along with former senior Trump White House aide Stephen Miller. Larry, let me start with you. You know, the great hypocrisy, it was, well, first of all, Florida had their schools open. It's now August of 2021. He opened his schools in August of 2020 for in-person learning. Your current governor, Gavin Newsom, you're in the recall. His kids attended private school in person. He went to restaurants when the rest of California couldn't go. And you know the whole litany of hypocrisy from him. And what's going on there?
Well, Sean, Stephen, nice to see you. And Sean, this is exactly why I'm running for governor and why I'm asking people to go to electelder.com. It's enough to make your head explode. Let's remember it was Nancy Pelosi who, as recently as April, said, in America, we don't force people to get vaccines. That would be un-American. And now that's exactly what we're doing. And this governor has ordered state workers to be vaccinated, to have a test every week if they've not been vaccinated, and to wear masks at work. To protect themselves against whom? Against other people who've made the decision not to be vaccinated? Now, in California, virtually everybody who wants to get a shot has been able to get a shot, and poor people can get it for free. I thought the whole purpose was to make sure that the vaccine was working and available. And let's remember the whole point behind these mandates, the whole reason we shut down government is because we wanted to buy time so that we wouldn't have a rush on our medical services, on ICUs, on ventilators. We're not even close to that right now. So the whole premise behind this is absolutely outrageous. And you're quite right about the hypocrisy. This governor has issued a mandate that you have to wear masks at summer camp. Guess what? His own kids at summer camp without masks. It's a hypocrisy, stupid, and that's why I believe this governor is going to be recalled on September the 14th.
All right, Stephen Miller, there are freedom issues involved here. I am a very firm believer in medical privacy. It's none of my business about your current medical condition. Passports stop that. The federal government now, and they gave it away, when they gave the nod to business and schools and universities to mandate vaccinations, it was only a matter of time. Now it's gone national. That's a problem for me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, that is now lost in this entire process as well. That concerns me. Your reaction?
Well, there's no question, Sean, that we're sliding into authoritarianism. And what's especially concerning is that private businesses are being conscripted into asking Americans private medical questions. We've reached the point in Biden's America where it is harder to go to a deli in New York City than it is for an illegal immigrant to break into this country for life. There's an imbalance there. And American citizens are not going to take medical advice from a government that has one set of rules for them and one set of rules for illegal immigrants. So the Biden administration is undermining their own vaccination campaign by continuing to put politics above science. One of the things that President Trump did that was so incredible is, in addition to giving us 3 vaccines, he emphasized therapeutics. He brought us monoclonal antibodies, convalescent plasma under his administration. We looked at best practices for using steroid treatments. Where's this administration on therapeutics? Where's this administration on early treatment protocols? They're nowhere to be seen because they're more focused on controlling the population than controlling the pandemic.
You know, it is scary. We see abroad, Larry, in France. We see it in Germany and other countries. Right. Huge rallies and anger and even riots that are breaking out occasionally, and 600 people arrested, I believe, in Germany over the weekend over these passports and these mandates. Is it happening in California? Your state has had some of the most draconian shutdown measures of any state in the country.
You know, I was just talking with someone about this. If anybody had told me a year ago that people would have behaved like sheep and abided by these mandates without engaging in massive civil disobedience, I would have said they were crazy. And let's remember about this vaccine hesitancy. Who was it? Kamala Harris, who twice, including during the debate, said if Donald Trump recommended the vaccine, she wouldn't take it. Joe Biden said the same thing. They wouldn't take it. And now you're surprised that some people, including black people who did not vote for Donald Trump, have vaccine hesitancy. As I said before, look in the mirror.
You know, 2/3 of African Americans in New York City are going to be shut out of everything, Larry. That's disproportionate.
That's right.
Your reaction to that part?
And by their own definition, that's their definition of systemic racism. If something is disproportionately affecting black people, that's systemic racism. So therefore, by their own definition, they're engaging in, wait for it, systemic racism.
Yeah, we'll give you the last word, Stephen Miller.
Well, Larry hit the nail on the head. Where does this vaccine hesitancy originate? It was Joe Biden and Kamala Harris who took the unprecedented step while President Trump was pioneering this vaccine of raising questions about its efficacy, raising questions about its safety. They need to blame themselves for vaccine hesitancy in this country.
All right, Larry Elder, Stephen Miller, thank you both for being with us and joining us now with more information.